Welcome back, guys, for more Space Engineers. In the last episode, we got the ice harvester up and running, and it's producing massive, massive quantities of ice. What we need to do now is take that ice, convert it into hydrogen, and get it all the way up here so that it can be shipped into space. This is going to be awesome. Well, as you can see, I have built another quarter of the ice harvester. It's, I did that, I just did that this morning. Hand welded it. And I have turned around the projector so that we're now projecting this quarter over here. Now, I have had an idea about this because I was looking at this and I was thinking, you know what? This, these great big beams, right? If we just, like, if we took that as an edge, right? Build the other side out to this point, right? And then build this part all the way around and build the stuff on top of it. And then either leave it at that or maybe build this part here down to like the windows and then put in a floor and leave this side like completely open. We'd have these big beams would come down here, but that would be it. And I'm thinking that would be kind of cool because then we get the best of both worlds because we can see the drills and have the fun of watching them leaving their little smoke trails behind them as they drill the ice. By the way, I looked at the ice and yeah, we are drilling all of it. There's no spots. I almost killed myself then. There's no spots. There's no bulges or anything. It's all getting equally taken down, which is awesome sauce. So yeah, I'm very tempted by that idea of having like half the lower part of the building and then all of the top part. Yeah, I'm the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking that is a really good idea. So anyway, enough of that. That is the ice harvester in its current condition, and I've got to say, I think it's freaking beautiful. I absolutely love it. Love the paint job. Love it. I even like these entrances. I might do a little bit more work on those. Anyway, shut up, Sky. I thought you were producing hydrogen. Yes, you're not wrong. Right, let's go up here. So the ice is going to come in through the pipe network, and already is coming in. We've managed to collect another, 5 million kilograms, I reckon. I had a quick look at the storages. So yeah, we need to process that ice into hydrogen. Okay, let's come up here because we need to get the hydrogen eventually up here because this is going to be our landing pads for the tankers that will come down from space, fill up, and then take it up to our asteroid base. Okay, cool. Well, how are we going to do it then? Well, I was thinking of having a room, like the refinery room, dedicated to hydrogen and oxygen production. And I was thinking maybe over here, maybe I do the same thing. But then I was thinking, no, because you're just doing the same thing. Do something different. And I need some decoration for this place, right? Because that is a long way to go with not really that much to put there. So I was thinking maybe we inset into these walls the O2H2 generators and the hydrogen tanks. An idea? Yeah, I think it's an idea. So the first thing I need to do is get a flat wall to work with. So that's where we're going to start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some drills, just a flat row of drills across here once I've figured out where they need to be. And then just drill straight down, right? Now, this is potentially going to save me a bunch of work as well, because this drill rig here, I currently need to extend to drill down. But if I cut the front off, right, then I can just drill this part out with the ship. So I don't need this drill anymore. So I think that's a good plan. Well, I have some freaking good news. Let's get rid of that block. I've just built these blocks up all the way up to here, right? And all the way down, they're at basically the same place into the rock. So if we go down like all the way down to here, that is pretty much freaking perfect. Yeah, so all I've got to do is find a drill placement that gets us to that point, which that shouldn't be a problem because it should be, I think, one block in front of this, and we should be golden. So we come out there, then we put the drill, not the drill, the piston. Piston goes there, and then we have the drill. So there's my drill. And flip you around, boom, boom, and then drill goes there. And that looks absolutely bang on. Right, I'm thinking, just for a little test, if I sling on there, like, I don't know, 3 drills. Let me get that built. Then we'll just run it down and we'll see, like, is the wall exactly the way we want it? And if it is, then it's just a case of having drills like all the way across here. This is going to be some big drills. Right, I've got the stuff to build these. Boom, boom, and boom. Cool. All I've got to do is get these turned on. Now, the only problem is I won't know what they're called, so I'll have to do them individually. So that one's going to be turn you on, and this one turn you on. Okay. So our drills are running. Cool. So all I've got to do is get this piston lowering, and this can go down pretty quick. Stop it. Behave. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah, I remember. So, half a meter a second. It's probably a little bit quick. Should we halve that? Like, let's make it like 0.2. Yeah. Even like 0.2, that seems fast. Let's make it 0.1. Yeah, 0.1. Although I think it could probably handle much faster than that. Reverse. Okay. And this should start extending. Yep. That's going down at a reasonable pace. So what we want to see is just like, what does it do to the cliff? Does it touch it at all? Does it touch it too much? It should be absolutely fine, because that is exactly where the drill that actually drilled this hole would have been at its maximum extension. So yeah, we're just taking a shade off this wall. Yeah, I think that is perfect. I think that is exactly what we want. Right, all I've got to do now is build a massive version of this that's going to drill all the way down there. Okay, what the hell? I'm going to try and do this with a single drill. Well, yeah, a single rig. There's going to be 29 drills on either side. This may not work. I'm thinking this probably won't work, but I fancy trying it. It would be freaking awesome if it did work. So what would I need to do? I need to come out 2, and then I need a lot of pistons. Okay, well, let's do it. Now I'm going to use the square pistons. Why are you going to use the square pistons, Sky? Because the square pistons are like way easier to put in. It's like this, like they just go in, right? If I try, let me show you this, because this I got to say kind of annoys me. With the regular pistons, if I get a regular piston, flip it around, trying to get this to go in. Okay, I'll flip it around that way. Trying to get this to go in. Sometimes they go in, but sometimes they don't, and it kind of depends what exactly you're pointing at. And it's very annoying sometimes. So I'm going to use the square ones because I think they're better. Okay, that is 35 pistons down to there. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a bad idea, but I'm still going to give it a try. So now I've got to start putting the drills in. And you know, the first thing I should do probably is set the inertia tensors on these before I start putting any weight on them. Yeah, that would be a good idea. And I need to get rid of these this bit here anyway. So let's do that first, I think. Okay, well, we've got a couple of milestones to go through here. The drills are all built. That's milestone 1 passed. Milestone 2, Does it shake itself to pieces when I turn the drills on? Should we find out? Let's see. So, side rig drills. Oh, here we go. On. Oh, that's okay, actually. It's handling that pretty easily. Let's go down here. I see some... Oh, okay. It's picking up a little bit of this. Awesome sauce. Right. The next major milestone is... when these things get full of stone, because, okay, it's handling the weight now, but when these get full of stone, that's gonna be an... What? I was traveling at like 1 mile an hour. How? Like, I'm sorry, but how? You saw that? Like, I just moved slightly to the side. Boom, dead. I'm having one of those days, I really am. Right, so what we need to do is now start lowering these and wait and see if at some point this explodes because this is too heavy. And I'm thinking that is a very real possibility. Let's get into here. So what do I want? I want side rig pistons. Okay, so what speed are we going to move at? That's a very good point. There's 35 of these. So I'm thinking a velocity of point... I should do that. I should actually figure out the math. But I'm going to go with like 0.005. Let's give that a try. So make it a positive number. Go. Okay. That's moving at a reasonable pace, I think. Yeah, that's moving at a decent pace. And there's no real reason to hang around. If it was going round and round, that would be different. But because it's just static and just going straight down, we can be pretty aggressive with the speed. Now, these things are going to be filling up with stone. Filling up, filling up, filling up. It's just can it handle the weight? If it can handle the weight, then this is going to be freaking awesome. Because this is just a knife through butter. Zoom. Right. On the basis that this appears to be working, shockingly. Like, seriously, I genuinely expected this to explode at some point. But it actually seems to be... I mean, I shouldn't say anything because it's probably not full... Oh, good lord. And now... Okay, I'm screwed. I am screwed. Oh, this is the thing about commentating. You know, you're doing your commentary and you don't think about things like this. And of course, she doesn't warn you in time. So I suppose, let's go back over here. Let's at least have a bit of a run up. And whee! Splat. Okay, good. Well done. Right, I will... I'll get my stuff. I'll get some jetpack fuel, and then I'm going to jump in the ship, and I'm going to start digging out some of this stuff. Okay, well, I was just about to jump in the ship, and then I was like, oh, hang on a second. I should see how fast this is going in relation to how far it's got to go, because I need to stop it before it gets down to this and starts destroying this. But then I noticed that it's not destroying this. Which I find kind of shocking, don't you? Like, you would think that it would be ripping this apart. But it's not. And it's doing a fabulous job on this wall, by the way. Look at this. That is smooth as silk. I'm so glad that I did this. This was a very, very good idea. But anyway, getting back on track. I digress too often. See, I'm digressing now about digressing. Right. When it gets down to here then, right, we can actually let it go and it won't hurt. Well, it might rip these lights off, for example, because they're the next block out. So I'm thinking these lights will probably get ripped to pieces. But all of this other stuff will be fine. Oh, now... That's not good. Okay. Rip that off. And rip that off. Okay. That's pretty unhappy. Ouch. Okay. What I should do is rip off that one and that one to balance this out, because look at the state of this thing. This is very, very unhappy. Okay. Oh, and it's... Quick, go! Drill, drill, drill! Seriously, I thought that was going to destroy this. Oh, wow. God, I take some ridiculous chances sometimes. But I always seem to get away with it, don't I? I'd rather be lucky than good. Well, the good news is that I've had the foresight... I know. A word I didn't realise that I knew. I've had the foresight to turn off Gromit. This is Gromit. That's Wallace behind him. Okay. Right, so I need to get rid of these bits around here. For sure. My inventory's full, but I don't care. Okay, so that's fine. It's what's gonna happen when it gets to here. Now, these blocks apparently should be fine, because those blocks were fine. But I am thinking it's going to rip these lights to pieces. It's got to. And I think that's exactly what it is doing right now. Yeah, and... Are they going to, like, explode? Yeah, they exploded, I guess. Okay, so we've we've dealt with those. Now, what I should do is go down and actually remove all of those lights. So, yeah, I'm going to be sensible and I'm actually going to do that. I need to empty my inventory first, though. Now, I am going to have to stop this when we get down to, like, well, before we hit the floor would be useful. I've got to get rid of this part, haven't I? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Have I got more lights to get... You know what? I probably got more lights to get rid of. Yes, I have got more lights to get rid of. Okay. This is proving to be quite the adventure. Go on, get rid of them. And that one. And that one. And just this one. There we go. Cool. All right. Awesome. Oh, man. I tell you what, I'm actually pretty excited because I have been waiting to do this whole tunnel thing and get it, like, nicely laid out for how long now? Weeks I've been waiting to do this, and now I'm actually going to get to do it. And I've just realized that I'm gabbing away when I should actually be removing all of these lights as well, because that drill is going to be here very, very quickly. Okay, any second now. And turn them off. No, turn them off. Okay, and then the drill's off. Okay. Whew. I probably did, like, yeah, I did a little bit of damage. But we got this down to the right level. So, yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it. A quick run across there, and we can repair all that damage. Wow. I've been thinking about doing this for ages, and I was like, yeah, it's going to be really complicated. And it was really, really bloomin' easy. Okay, what I can think about now is... well, actually, the next thing I need to do is rip out all of this rubbish rock, isn't it? Right, I'll jump in the ship and I'll do it. Okay, I've got Mountain Killer up here to do some rock removal. I wonder... Actually, that's a point. I wonder if... Can I stand this on its nose? Shockingly... Oh, not quite. Ha! Because if I could stand this on its nose, then this could be quite simple. Because... If I just nudge it forward, I wonder, can I like just get it to sit on there? Huh. Maybe. So if I just right mouse. Oh, and just let it do its thing. Oh, yes! That is pretty awesome. I mean, it's probably staggeringly dangerous doing this, but it's certainly working. Now, is there going to come a point where this is all going to go horribly wrong? It's very, very possible. You know what? It's a really good job that I'm in a very, very good mood today, because I have been having some really weird technical problems with the game. You know what? I'll show you what happened, which kind of started the whole thing off, and then I just had a session of like the game just crashing. God knows how many times it crashed. And okay, yeah. Okay, now I'm stuck. Oh, and I've tipped over. Okay, I wonder if I can get out of here. Oh, come on, tip back. Okay. Oh, the thing is, I don't want to do that. I'll damage the wall. Oh no. Okay, can I kind of tip to the side or something? Oh, I've got problems here, guys. This could be the death of Mountain Killer if I'm not very, very, very careful. And I'm not being particularly careful, I have to say. Oh, come on. If I can just get off here, which I should be able to do, then I should be able to tip it backwards. Now, I might smash into the wall a bit, but... Oh, come on, tip. It's kind of stuck. Can I push you back? No, I can't. Can I push you forward? No. Can I push it sideways? Aha. Okay, I can push it sideways a bit. Oh. Okay, roll. Quick, roll. Oh, I saved it. Man, you know, this ship has been so unlucky for me. So anyway, yeah, so I was having just crash. I played around with my graphics drivers, which are already at the latest, but I reloaded them anyway. But I checked loads of settings and all the rest of it. And then it just started working. Don't ask me why, but it did. Okay. Oh, careful. Don't go too crazy. And I've got to try and take it all out in one go. Right, okay. Right, we're back on track. Woohoo! Okay. Shall I show you, because I saved it, so I can show you what happened. It was really, I'm a bit too far tipped over. Can I adjust? God, not easily. This is kind of fun, but it's kind of dangerous. You know what? I will carry on doing this. You've seen me mess it up, so it's probably not going to get any better. Come on, tip backwards, damn you. There we go. So I'll carry on doing this, but let me show you what it's not what caused it, but it's kind of what initiated a session. And I spent a couple of hours, so I lost a couple of hours just faffing around with this nonsense. Okay, so here's the problem. Can you see the problem? These two connectors have merged together, which is a problem. They should be like this. We should have two. Well, this one I can show you much better. There should be a gap between these two. I mean, they could be touching, but what they shouldn't be is merged together like this, because this is what happens. So I jumped in my ship. Let me tilt this up a little bit so you can see. So I jumped in my ship and I very carefully set recharge off and made sure that my thrusters were running. Yes, the fans are spinning. Good. Right, let's unlock it. The ship blows up. Yeah. Like quite a lot of it blows up. So I thought, yeah, you know what? I'm sure I can find out what the problem is. Found out what the problem was, and then started trying to find out how to disconnect the ship without blowing it up. So the next thing I tried was, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just cut it off, and that'll work surely. Right, so the entire back end just blows up as soon as you touch it. I mean that's a pretty big explosion. There's not much of the back end left. Yeah, great. Let's quick load. Okay, so this is how I finally fixed it. I moved both of these ships away, and then just whipped out my grinder. And instead of grinding this down, I thought, well, maybe if I can get rid of the conveyor. So got rid of this, got rid of this. And I thought, well, this will be part of that ship, and then, I don't know, maybe I can do something. But this is what happened. It just fell off. So then I could just grind it down. Now, why this ship suddenly turned its thrusters off, that I don't know. Because if you, well, you can go back and check. You can look at the video. The thrusters were on until I ground this down. Yeah, it's weird. It's very, very weird. But that did fix it, and I managed to free the ship, and then I just rebuilt everything. So there you go. But suddenly the game started crashing, like repeatedly. I'm talking, oh, God knows how many crashes I had. But yeah. So yeah, I lost like a good couple of hours. So yeah, that's going to impact how much I can do today. Anyway, let's get back to the action. Okay, I am really, really pushed for time. I've put the lights back on here, but I've just had what I think is a really good idea. So we'll run through this idea and then we'll call it a session, because I'm actually way over time already. Okay, this is my cool idea. So I was thinking, right, that I would have something like these tanks, like embedded in the wall, right, which may still happen. Because they're kind of cool, and we could have those stacked up the walls or something. Which, like, that's an okay idea. I'm not totally convinced, and I need to play around with it. But then I was like, well, maybe I could do something with the O2 H2 generators. And then I looked at it, and I was like, oh God, that is a really uninspired piece of equipment, and there's no alternative versions. But then I spotted this side, and I was like, oh, well, maybe I could do something with that. And then I was thinking, okay, so, like, I don't know, maybe. But then I've got to conveyor them up, and it's going to be a blooming nightmare. And then it suddenly occurred to me, hang on a second, this is only one block. So is the conveyor tube. Oh, hang on a second. I could just replace some of the conveyoring with these. And then I was like, hang on, that's kind of an interesting shape. Maybe we could do something. So let's say this is 4-5. Yeah, maybe we have conveyors in between. Okay. This is what I'm thinking. Okay. Let's try this. Have I got room? Yeah, I got a couple of thou. Yeah, I should be fine. Okay, let's try this. So let's take out 1, 2, 3, 4 sections of that. Then grab the O2 generator, and we want the big version. Let's see. So that's Yeah. We can make this. We can make this work, kind of, sort of. So the two sides that I want are, let's see, that side. So that's kind of an arrow pointing up. So how about if we have that there, and then underneath it, we flip it around to that side. And which side? Yeah, which way up is what I meant. Then maybe we have that there. Okay, cool. That should support that. So now I can remove the next 4 tiles below that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, cool. Then go back to this. So now we want this one. But we want to flip it the other way up, don't we? Not that way. That way. Flip it the other way up. And then flip it... No. Flip it that way around. So we've got that arrow pointing downwards. Ha! Now, I wonder what that's gonna look like. Is it gonna look kind of sort of cool? Or kind of sort of rubbish? And that's built. Right, let's go over here. How does that look? Oh, that is quite nice. That's nice. And it just sits there quite kind of innocuously, provides a little bit of decoration, and that's 4 O2 generators. Well, O2 H2 generators, which is bloomin' awesome. Now, if we just have that in a section like this, now, how many of those sections are we going to have up here? I'm thinking, what, 3 or 4? Yeah, 3 probably. So, now we do the same thing on this side here. So that's 4, that's 8. 4 8s, 32. 32 H2O2 generators. Is that enough? I think that would work. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we've also got, like... So that's one section there. But we're going to have at least one more section over here once I've dug out all this rock. So that would be like 64 H2O2 generators. Is that enough? I think so. You know what? That is very cool. That is very cool. I like, you know what? I'm really tempted to put in the other side, like, well, because I can do it. But like you've seen it though. So is there any point in me doing it? Yeah, go on. I'll do it anyway. Because I want to see it. 3, 4. When you get a little idea, I know it's not like, this is not a huge idea. This is not like, oh my God, that's the most incredible piece of design I've ever seen, Sky. No, it's not. But just finding a solution like that of where to put something that goes in and looks pretty good and just solves a problem. It's a nice feeling. Let's put it like that. Okay. So that's both sides in. Yeah, that looks nice. Looks nice. I wonder if there's anything that we could do to kind of liven them up a bit. The only thing I can think of doing is painting them. Like, what if they were red, maybe? And that one and that one. Oh, come on! Seriously, I'm having one of those freaking days today. Everything, like, seriously, yeah. Oh, come on. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I've got to go and find my stupid body now. Okay, no, that's not the solution. That does not look good, does it? Good grief. Like, what? Like, there really isn't any other color that I can think of that would go in there. I don't think yellow is appropriate for this. No. So yeah, I'm going to have to come up with something else to try and make them stand out in some way. We do need a splash of red on this. Just that little splash of red makes this place look great. But on this side, I haven't got any little splashes of red, and that is the section that I want to reproduce. So I'm going to have to work on this. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on this section here and turn it into a blueprint. In the next episode, what we'll do is we'll take that blueprint. I'm going to build using the pistons and the welders and a bit of conveyoring, something to build this, like, all the way up and reproduce that all the way across there. So between this episode and the next episode, I'm going to have to do a lot of digging with the ship I've also got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to have to rip out. So there you go. Man, the frustrating episode again. The day started really well, getting so much done on the ice harvester, which does look truly epic. Remember to leave me a comment and tell me what you think of the idea of build the top part, including this kind of ledge here all the way around. Build all the big stanchions, but only come out to here, and then basically leave this half unfinished. Let me know what you think of that idea. Let me know what you think of what's going on in the central core. And hopefully tomorrow's episode, we'll actually get a lot more done. All right, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with me. I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.